A $20 an hour intern just shipped code to 200,000 users. 3 floors above her. A CTO earns $4 million a year and hasn't written a single line in 6 years. One Googles what a stand-up meeting is.
Liquidate the remaining shares at market.
The other moves the stock price by finishing a sentence. This is every level of a tech career and the trade-off at each build that nobody warns you about.
Let's sketch out the data flow on
7
the whiteboard.
builds. Each one costs more than the last. Think of a software career like a compile. Each level, you build a more complex version of yourself, new inputs. Heavier processing, bigger output. But just like code, every build carries the risk of breaking. And the higher the build number, the longer it takes to recover from a crash. Build 1. The Intern. Priya Chakraborty. Ashiyi. Austin, Texas. Summer Engineering Intern. Salary, $25 an hour. The Bureau of Labor Statistics puts the median software developer salary at $133.08. Priya earns roughly a fifth of that. She shows up on a Monday in June. Badge doesn't scan the first time. Nobody notices. The office has cold brew on tap and a Slack channel for dog photos and a code base with 9 million lines. She understands maybe 400. Her first task, fix a broken redirect button. Takes her 3 days. A senior engineer could do it in 15 minutes. She submits her code. 12 comments come back. She fixes every one, resubmits, gets approved. Her code goes live. 200,000 people will tap something she built. She feels a small jolt, something between pride and disbelief. She wants more of that feeling. That feeling is the entire engine of what comes next.
Absolutely breathtaking.
Nobody tells her that the jolt
and the
fades.
breakfast look incredible. Thank
That by
you.
month 2, shipping feels ordinary. That the real test isn't the code. It's whether she can keep caring when the work stops being new. According to Levels, for your information, staff-level engineers at top companies earned a median of $457. Zéro pouce total. Compensation in 2025. Priya makes $48,000 a year. Sam profession. Same job title. Different build. Build 2. The junior engineer, Marcus Reeves. Arshasan. Seattle. Washington. L. 3 software engineer at a big tech company. Salary, $190. 000. Total comp base plus restricted stock units vesting over 4 years. At major tech companies, entry-level engineer packages start around $206. Ling ling ling. Marcus is slightly below median because he didn't negotiate. He won't make that mistake again. His job: write code, ship features, don't break production. He pushes to production on a Wednesday and watches the deploy pipeline the way most people watch a penalty shootout. Green. 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 Exhale. First performance review. Meets expectations. The words feel neutral. They aren't. Meets expectations means he's on track.
Why your output
Below
has stagnated
means a performance improvement
while the
plan.
team's has increased.
Above means fast-tracked. He's exactly where 60% of junior engineers land functioning furniture. His RSUs vest quarterly. $40,000 hits his brokerage account on a random Tuesday. He checks the number twice. Then he opens a pull request. The vesting schedule is a clock. The company knows it. Golden handcuffs aren't a metaphor in tech. They're a financial instrument. His college roommate makes less, but leaves work at 5. Marcus leaves at 5 too, then opens his laptop at 9. The salary jump at the next level? It changes the math on everything. Build 3. The Senior Engineer. Marcus Reeves. Architect. Seattle now, staff level. Lalte. Salary. $520. Zero total comp. Levels. For your information, data puts the median staff engineer total compensation at $614. 000 at top-tier firms. Marcus sits below that median. His company is slightly smaller, but he earns more than his parents made combined in any single year of their lives. He takes them to dinner in Bellevue. His father orders water. He doesn't build anymore. He decides what gets built. He writes the technical vision document, 30 pages, 6 weeks of work. 200 engineers execute against it. The VP reads the executive summary. The engineers read everything else. Marcus is the translation layer between strategy and code. But here's what shifted. The org chart says one thing. The influence map says another. Who has the VP's ear? Which directors align on budget fights? He's reading the second chart now. Some people call that leadership, others call it politics. The distinction depends on who lost. A config change he approved on Thursday triggers a cascading failure at 3 a.m. Saturday. He fixes it in 40 minutes. Nobody thanks him. 40 minutes of downtime. That's what they remember. But is the next promotion worth what it actually costs? Build 4. The director, Elena Vargas. Sanchiwu, San Francisco. Director of Engineering. Salary, $680. 000. Total comp in a strong year. Market data shows engineering director median base salary around $250. Ling ling ling. With total compensation significantly higher, including equity and bonus. Elena manages 4
Hi, Michael.
teams.
Great job on the presentation
47
yesterday.
engineers.
Thanks, Elena. Glad you liked it.
She knows every name. She knows which ones are burning out and which ones are about to get poached by the startup across the street that just raised a $200 million Series D. She hasn't written production code in 14 months. She misses it the way a surgeon who became a hospital administrator misses the operating room. Some nights she opens the codebase just to read it. She doesn't change anything. She makes her first hard call this quarter. An engineer underperforming for 2 cycles.
I really am trying to keep up,
3
but
conversations.
the workload has been
Each more direct
overwhelming since
than the last.
reorganization.
The 4th is the PIP Performance Improvement Plan. She delivers it
So
on
I
a Monday
told them
afternoon.
we should wait until the merger clears.
His face does something she'll carry home.
I think it's the right move
She
for
eats
the
dinner
long
with her
term,
husband.
don't you?
She doesn't mention it. Proximity to
target
the
was
CEO's
12,
attention
but
is a
after
resource allocation
reevaluating
mechanism.
the budget, we are proposing
Elena
a
presented a
revised
case for
total
12
of
hires.
7 new hires for the next quarter.
She got 7. The other 5 went to a director whose project the CEO mentioned in the last all hands. She files this away. She'll use it next quarter. Most people think director is the dream level. It's actually where the loneliness starts. Build 5. The VP, David Nakamura. Sushiyi, New York. VP of Engineering. VP of Engineering compensation at growth stage and public companies ranges from base salaries of $300. 000 0 to 400 dollari. Ling ling ling. With total packages reaching 7 figures, when including equity, David's total comp last year was $1. 4 millions. The year before, $1 million. The swing reflects stock performance and a multiplier tied to company OKRs. His calendar, a wall of 30-minute blocks from 8 to 6. He makes decisions in the 3-minute gaps between meetings Some of those decisions determine which products live and which get killed. He cancelled an 18-month project last quarter. 30 engineers. The data didn't support it. The team lead asked why.
Are these
He explained
figures
clearly.
sustainable long term?
She left the company 2 months later.
The modeling confirms
His children
right
are 7
here.
and 5.
All
He
right,
coaches
everyone,
soccer
watch
on
closely.
Saturdays
We're gonna
when
practice
his
shooting
calendar
right
allows.
Here. Keep your eye on the goal.
His
Okay,
calendar
so
allows
status has
roughly
oranges
40%
this
of the
week.
time.
We still need someone for water.
His wife
next
manages the
Saturday.
rest. They don't discuss this imbalance in explicit terms. It lives in the shared calendar and the silence over Sunday dinner when he opens his laptop to review a document due Monday at 8. Recruiters stop calling about jobs.
Yes,
They start calling
thank you
about
for the
board seats.
confirmation. I look forward to it.
Advisory roles.
That is excellent
The network
news.
is the infrastructure
accept
of
the
whatever comes
position.
next. David is building it deliberately, but he can't remember the last time he built something just because it was interesting. If you've ever felt like your career is running you, instead of the other way around, the next level is where that feeling becomes permanent. Build 6. The CT David Nakamura. Sicilio. New York, now CTO. CTO, total compensation at well-funded private companies reaches $800. Zero. 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 Zero to $1. 2 million. And significantly higher at public companies, with equity-heavy packages. David's total comp last year crossed $3. 8 million. If the company hits its next valuation milestone, the number gets considerably larger. He thinks about this exactly once a week. He never mentions it. He sets technical direction for 6,000 engineers. 14 billion in revenue. His words on earnings calls get passed by analysts, journalists, competitors. He says, "We are investing in AI infrastructure." And somewhere, a product manager at a rival company updates a slide. He remembers the Intern badge, the first deploy that turned green, the 3 AM pages, and the pip he watched Elena deliver years ago, and the project he cancelled. Each one left something, not a scar. More like a calibration. He has everything the 21-year-old intern wanted. The title, the compensation, the influence. He also has a marriage that runs on logistics, a back that aches from 20 years of sitting, and a therapist he sees every other Thursday at 7 AM because it's the only slot that fits, but the system doesn't need him to stay. It needs the next one to arrive. Right now, somewhere in a dorm room, a college junior is sitting at a desk at 11:42 p.m. Her GPA is a 3. C. Her side project has 200 stars on GitHub. She just solved a dynamic programming problem in 18 minutes. She's submitting an application to a company she's never visited in a city she's never seen. She'll get the offer. She'll show up on a Monday. The badge will work on the first try. Nobody will tell her that's unusual. The machine doesn't stop. It just compiles new people. So which build are you running right now? Drop your level in the comments. Be honest. That's where the real conversation starts. Send this to someone stuck between Build 2 and Build 3 who needs to see what's coming. If you think the tech career ladder is intense, wait until you see every level of a Wall Street career where the money is bigger, the hours are worse,
They're dropping.
and the golden
Move the
handcuffs come with a
portfolio.
combination lock. That one's next.